And we're getting more breaking news updates on the same story. Now, the Himachal Pradesh Secretariat Employees Association chairperson Sanjeev Sharma has said, and I'm quoting from that statement, "We usually get our salaries on the 1st of every month. This situation is unprecedented. It has never happened before that employees have received their salaries late. We are writing a letter to the Chief Secretary and the Principal Secretary of Finance requesting them to instruct the concerned banks not to impose any penalties for delayed payments on employee loans this time." Now, as of now, it is said that the salaries will be released on September 5th, but there has been no official communication from the government on the same. Now, he further goes on to say that if salaries are not disbursed even on the 5th, then the employee union will consider further action. My colleague Pallavi continues to be with us on the broadcast. Pallavi, we are talking about an ultimatum that has come about by the Himachal Pradesh Secretariat Employees Association. But when it is about the word coming in by the state government, we do know how Mr. Sukhu has said that there is no financial crisis. But has he explained why the delay in disbursement of the salaries and pensions?
No, what he has said, of course, very much is that the money would be given on 5th September and that there are some modalities which we are working on. And this was not the first time, actually, there has been a delay in the salary. I mean, whenever he took charge around the year, it's been 2 years to his government. There was an initial delay again where the salaries were not given out of time. And many who stay there saying it's now become a kind of a practice. At that point of time, I remember Chief Minister had also called on to say that normally in Himachal, the salaries are given by the 5th or the 7th. To say that they are not getting their salaries at all is absolutely incorrect. So as far as he is to call it a fiscal crisis, what he's essentially saying is that many steps have been taken to ensure fiscal prudence. But at the same time, these 2 years have been difficult, largely because of the legacy of the PFP. So him, they should be answering why were they giving us shops in free electricity, which became a drain on the exchequer.
Right, Pallavi, thank you so much. The Congress government in the state claiming that this is an inherited debt by the last regime, that is the BJP government in Himachal Pradesh. More reactions coming in on the story. Let's take a look.
देखिए, मेरी यादाश्त में तो इस प्रकार की परिस्थिति तो पहली बार आई कि जब 3 तारीख निकल गई उसके बावजूद भी कर्मचारियों को सैलरी नहीं मिल पाई, जो पेंशनर्स हैं उनको पेंशन नहीं मिल पाई। और इसका अभिप्राय सीधा हमको समझ लेना चाहिए कि हिमाचल प्रदेश बहुत गंभीर आर्थिक संकट के दौर में से गुजर रहा है। और जो मुख्यमंत्री बार बार इस बात को कहते हैं कि कभी कहते हैं संकट है आर्थिक रूप से, लेकिन कभी बोलते हैं कि संकट नहीं है, 2027 तक हिमाचल पूरे देश का सबसे समृद्ध राज्य बनेगा। तो इसलिए हास्यास्पद स्थिति है। लेकिन फिलहाल हमने विधानसभा के सत्र के दौरान हमने चर्चा के लिए नोटिस दिया है और मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि उसमें चर्चा करके जो है सारे तथ्य हम सामने रखने की स्थिति में हो पाए।
34-35 साल की सर्विस हो गई है। ये पहली बार हमने देखा कि आज 3 तारीख हो गई है, अभी तक सैलरी लोगों के खाते में नहीं आई है। जैसे कि आपके चैनल के माध्यम से हमें पता चला कि इस बार कर्मचारी को 5 तारीख को और पेंशनरों को 10 तारीख को सैलरी मिलने वाली है। देखिए, ये तो निश्चित तौर पे सोचने वाली बात है, चिंतन करने वाली बात है कि भाई ऐसा क्यों हुआ। क्योंकि जब बजट बनता है तो उसमें प्रावधान रखा जाता है सैलरी का भी, यहाँ तक कि जो 2 DA की किस्तें मिलनी है साल में, उसका भी प्रावधान रखा गया होता है। जब सैलरी का प्रावधान रखा गया तभी बजट पास हुआ होगा। तो अब क्या ये परिस्थितियां बन गई कि सैलरी नहीं मिल पा रही है।
Today, when the pensioners and the salaried class, the employees, state government employees, saw their accounts even on the 2nd of September, which was a Monday, they found nothing was credited. This is because the state government does not have the money to pay them. And this is because the Congress, whenever it comes into power, it leads to bankruptcy, it leads to Kangali, it leads to loot. And because of this financial bungling that it has done in the name of guarantee schemes, meanwhile, Congress is doing Khatakat model. And this Khatakat model is leading to bankruptcy. जहां कांग्रेस सत्ता में आई, वहां कंगाली लाई, वहां लूट लाई।
ये ज्ञान हमें देने के बजाय उनको राहुल गांधी को देना चाहिए। और खटाखट 8,500 रुपये उनके अकाउंट्स में देने वाले थे। साफ साफ मालूम पड़ गया है कि झूठ बोलने की राजनीति जिस प्रकार से कांग्रेस और इंडी अलायंस कर रहा है, उसके कारण किस प्रकार से राज्यों को, जहां उनकी सरकार है, किस प्रकार से राज्य को अपने आप को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत मुश्किलें पैदा हो रही हैं। यही हिमाचल सरकार कह के आई थी, हम बिजली फ्री कर देंगे, हम ये फ्री कर देंगे, हम वो फ्री कर देंगे। अब फ्री का सब्जवाद देखा कि वोट तो ले लिए, आज वहाँ की जनता के लिए काम करना पड़ रहा है। आज हाथ खड़े कर दिए, वो साफ साफ मालूम पड़ता है कि राहुल गांधी जी अपनी सरकार को संभालिए, नहीं सरकार अगर इसी प्रकार से चलेगी तो गिर जाएगी।
With that, we are shifting our focus